Just in time. How do you feel overall about the current version? Game somewhat dissatisfied? Somewhat not very. Character design very satisfying. Hello, 自然. And cutscenes very satisfying. Comics neutral. Somewhat. Illustration very satisfying. Plot dialogue neutral. Dynamic dialogue very dissatisfying. 还是要把留音确定诶，等多一下，看 Roxy 的那个操作是怎样。有是当然是最好了，但是没有也不会讲到怎样吧，也还 OK。反正现在也没有要特地熬分的情况的话，其实也是还好而已啦。哼，Hello，声音很小。我是觉得不用特地强求了，不用特地强求。Very enough. Expression unexpressive enough. Poor camera angle. Satisfy. Satisfy, very satisfy. 不过如果你已经准备好要氪的话，小氪吧，小氪吧。就如果你是打算你要换一个方式想的话，比较好的方式就是讲，你现在氪了，然后你这一整年就可以不用氪了咯。这样想也是可以啦，因为你就是预先把你要花的钱先花掉，然后你接下来就不可以再氪，不可以再动。这样想的话，其实也是还 OK 了。就不要觉得到被逼着去氪了，可能这样会好过一点啦。如果你觉得好像被逼着氪的话，我觉得这样你更好不用氪，因为你氪了，很大可能是你氪了，你对这个游戏也是会有不好的感觉，你不会满足。你氪了反而你会有反效果，因为你一直想着，哎呦，这个是我吐血 顶回来，这个就很，这个就不是很对了。现在也，现在接下来也是那种单的时代了嘛。抽流音也是加强一旋跟夜圣光。不是刚需啊，这不是刚需，我觉得这个远超于刚需的程度。看开一点哦，就不用特地花了，不用特地去刻出来了，这样的话，因为你已经超出预算的话，我就觉得，因为你这里如果你已经超出预算了，这样接下来那个虚售那边又怎么办呢？你还有一波，你接下来还有那个单的驾驶员，过后单的驾驶员过后，你就要筹备虚售了欸。你你如果现在已经超出预算了，你就应该担心的是那两个，而不是担心逸轩跟夜视光啊。我是个人这样觉得啦。主要还是觉得他不要特地去强求了，这个我觉得这样特地花，尤其是这样的氪金游戏，Gamescom 那边一大堆游戏，接下来整个月到10月都一大堆游戏，你拿这笔钱去买那边的游戏来玩更好。Phantom Blade Zero 啊，什么一大堆，全部都，你这里氪一单，那边都不知道可以买一个游戏去了吧？虽然不能将1:1来比了，不过我是觉得可以，你拿价值来拿价值来衡量的话，那退一步想，哇，你一个角色在这里买，然后你退后一步，你可以去 Steam 那边搞一个新的3A 游戏来玩呢。我是打算氪到那个最后第2个，然后就今年就应该不碰了吧？希望是这样啦。这样 Lost Void，somewhat satisfy。Neutral 西游这几期都还好诶。Daily Assault somewhat dissatisfy，这个很不错，very satisfy，somewhat satisfy，very 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 very new signal search somewhat dissatisfy，这个要去投啊。Upgrading experience neutral。Visual art aspect, music and sound effect, in-game bonus reward neutral, performance optimization somewhat dissatisfied。他最近的那个 optimization 不好。Game security neutral, main source of enjoyment, obtaining my favorite agent, powerful enemy, diverse event gameplay。开始了，干！
How will Rose Califer react? Or rather, how will all of New Eridu react?
新的驾驶员自然你可以不用课啊，已经来了，你已经可以不用课。
Identity still passed on to Linvern in the end. To all three of them.
Are you after my blood too? Now it's getting interesting. Mess with me and it's over. Out of my way. About half as good as me. With my blood, I'll reforge this battle. Behold, the Flint family's craftsmanship.
Let me show you my replacement for Sunbringer.
Then I suppose I'll have to silence all of you. Forever.
Who's Roxy?
Why, a sweet little matcha cake, of course.
看那一幕
Fire it up.
很不对劲吧？
And it's a shift. At your service, my lady. One last push and clock out. Time to say goodnight.
Let's end this little old classmates charade of ours. What do you think, Enchainer of the Hive Lord Hollow?
Is this really gonna boost our popularity?
The fuck 哈哈他们的那
Hey there,
个
Proxies. Welcome back. I'm
衣
your
服衣
most
装
loyal intel broker, Mr. Z. To get these two guests here, I tapped on every connection I've built up over the years. First, let's give a warm welcome to the legendary genius Smith and head of the Flint family, Miss Claret Flint.
Finally, a decent introduction. I'm not just the head of the house. I'm also the director of Flint Workshop. Big responsibilities come with the title.
Of course, everyone knows Miss Claret's got a ton on her plate and countless assistants handling her affairs. But the one she trusts most? That has to be Miss Roxy.
Hi, everyone. I'm Roxy, a smith at Flint Workshop, and Milady's assistant. Well, one of them, because Milady has plenty of assistants.
You don't have to emphasize it.
They say Roskillifer is the birthplace of porcelain. So naturally, the Flint workshop that actually processes it has a pretty important standing here.
Of course. The art of forging porcelain was perfected with generations of Flint blood, sweat, and effort. I'd never let anyone just take our porcelain as they please.
Is that so? Last time, Lady Dracena merely flashed a smile and handed over some pastries. And Milady just gave away our precious porcelain, just like that.
I only did that because I was looking out for Phaethon's health. I'm just a kind person, okay? But I'm getting every last scrap of that porcelain that went missing back.
Oh, I recall Miss Valina once came down to New Eridu to track down a shipment of missing porcelain. Could it be?
Yes, there's been a new development. Someone intercepted that porcelain shipment from our transfer station and moved it somewhere it definitely shouldn't be.
Stealing porcelain right under my nose? Don't blame me for what happens next.
But that place looks heavily guarded, and the enemies are on high alert. Getting in there is gonna be quite the feat.
Nothing in this world's difficult for me.
How wonderful. I trust you'll crack the mystery of the missing porcelain without a hitch, milady.
Obviously. Not only are we busting into a heavily guarded transfer station, but we're also gonna run into an old friend.
An old friend? Oh, I get it. It must be... Why'd you go quiet on me, Miss Claret?
We'll let the proxies discover it for themselves. Either way, I'll be taking back what's mine with grace and style.
Exactly. The legendary proxy Phaethon, who's visiting Virium for continued treatment, will surely lend you both a hand.
Well, yeah. Milady funded a large amount of porcelain for their treatment after all. She's essentially their creditor now. Guess that's what it means to be forced into labor, huh?
Hey, what do you mean by that? I'll have you know they offered their help voluntarily. And during our investigation with the proxy, we'll also uncover some information closely tied to Helios Academy.
Could it be that person who looked like an old classmate showed up in Virium too. An old friend and an old classmate. Feels like the porceloid theft case is getting more and more complicated.
With so many people coming to the island all at once, who's to say some of them aren't eyeing our porceloi?
There aren't many out there who know where the transfer station is while having the means to move that much porceloi without being noticed.
You're saying the mastermind is someone who is coming to the island?
Or maybe they're right here among us.
Don't even think about scaring me again, Miss Roxy. I'm not gonna get scared so easily this time. Besides, Airspace Patrol's very own administrative director is personally on the case. With Lady Lindvern's help, I bet we'll track down the real culprit in no time.
Exactly. Lindvern also asked me to help investigate some porceloi found within Gerta Blulu's remains. Following the clues, we tracked down a research facility and uncovered even more secrets about the missing porceloi.
Secrets? Seems like you don't plan on revealing those just yet, Miss Claret. So I'm guessing info about the Sunbringers, something everyone's dying to know, is classified too?
Really? Doesn't everyone already know? The Lady Sunbringer who established Rose Califer did a lot for the Flint family. And like my ancestors before me, I'm grateful to her.
Yeah. For as long as I can remember, the ones who watched me and Milady grow up were the current 3 Lady Sunbringers.
That's right. Roxy and I used to ride on Lindvern's shoulders when we were kids. We're super close, you know. But as we got older, I've always had this feeling that Lindvern has been hiding something really important from me.
Oh? What could it be?
It's a secret that belongs to my friend. There's no way I'd blab about it.
You don't know it either, do you, Milady?
Roxy!
Well, no matter how much time passes, nothing can ever change what the Sunbringers did for Rose Califer.
Exactly. Still, I can't shake this feeling that the calm now is heralding a raging storm. As for the sudden appearance of this old classmate, what the mastermind is really after, and the secrets behind this long-awaited reunion, the Sunbringers and Rose Califer, will leave it for you to discover in the upcoming new version, Their Secret Histories. So it sounds like the two of you are pretty confident you can track down the stolen porceloi, huh?
Obviously. Taking down these petty thieves is child's play for me.
Great. Then let's see what these two agents are really made of. First up, we have Miss Claret, an S-rank electric armorer agent, dancing through combat, delivering deadly strikes with a form that's both graceful and razor-sharp. It's simply...
Ahem!
Milady's waiting for you to get to the point, Mr. Z.
No, I'm not.
Oh, I see. Not a problem. Armorer agents are powerful damage dealers, standing out with their ability to deal massive damage through new mechanics like main and multiple crits. Let's take Miss Claret as an example to explain each mechanic in detail. First up is main. Claret's attacks will build up gash on enemies, accumulate enough to inflict 1 stack of gash, up to a maximum of 3 stacks. Hitting the enemy with certain skills at this point will consume 1 stack of gash to trigger main, dealing additional damage and granting combat buffs for a certain duration. In short, the harder you hit, the more damage you deal. As for multi-crits, when Claret's crit rate exceeds 100%, she is guaranteed to land a critical hit once, with her excess crit rate giving her a chance to do so again. Critical hits may be fearsome, but don't rush to stack crit damage just yet, proxies. When Claret lands a critical hit, laceration damage is used instead of crit damage for damage calculation. In addition, all of the damage from her attacks skill off defense rather than attack. In other words, getting enough crit rate and defense is more crucial. Put simply, the defining feature of armor agents is their ability to balance offense and defense, while their relentless offense lets them stack gash on enemies and trigger it. While they're buffed, multi-crits let them unleash devastating damage on enemies, even more uniquely. Armorer agents have an additional support skill, Counter Assist. They can contest certain enemies' control skills, and winning the clash negates the control skill and knocks the enemy back. Pretty slick, don't you think?
It's nothing for a lady like me.
Alright, now let's take a closer look at Miss Claret's skills. The Armorer Agent's energy gauge is replaced with Sharpness, and using a special attack consumes Sharpness. Claret can switch to her Blood Axe form and strike the target enemy. In Blood Axe form, some skills deal increased damage, while their alternate attacks offer more varied combos. After applying Gash to an enemy, press Special Attack to consume it and inflict Maim, increasing Claret's laceration damage for a certain duration. Keep up the pressure and unleash a relentless assault while the effect lasts. If the enemy has multiple stacks of Gash, hold Special Attack to unleash a series of slashes that deal massive damage, and Gash can be consumed repeatedly during the attack to inflict Maim. Here are some of Claret's alternate attacks. In Blood Axe form, Claret leaps into the air and slams down during the third hit of her basic attack. If the enemy attacks while she is airborne, she can trigger a perfect dodge. Afterward, press Basic Attack to loop back into the third hit of her basic attack. After using a special attack on an enemy with Gash to inflict Maim, press Basic Attack to follow up with a spinning leap and downward smash. Then, press or hold Basic Attack to follow up with another third hit of the basic attack. Her moves are swift and unpredictable like a streak of red lightning, leaving enemies dazzled. Now let's take a look at Miss Claret in action. Claret opens with a series of attacks in Blood Axe form. With Gash applied to the enemy, press Special Attack to consume it and chain into her alternate attack. This playstyle can also trigger perfect dodges against particularly active enemies, making her combos even smoother and more fluid. After repeating the cycle a few times, switch to a stun teammate at the right moment to trigger a Daze combo, then bring Claret back in to keep attacking and build up Gash. Hold Special Attack to consume all Gash stacks at once and stun the enemy, then follow up with her ultimate for massive burst damage. It's a seamless combo from start to finish.
Exactly. That's just what the director of Flint Workshop is capable of. Alright, enough with the small talk. Roxy's up next, right?
Coming right up.
好多新的机制啊！
The S-rank Wind Attribute Stun Agent, Roxy, is no slouch either when it comes to raw power. She excels at creating and manipulating
我对于
tornadoes
这
to
角色已
wreak
经
havoc
变位，
on
看
the
前瞻，
battlefield.
看角色有没有
Hold
让
the special attack to send Roxy
都
spinning
打
and
烧
unleash a
的体验提
tornado
升，
that
怎样变
sweeps
位好
across the battlefield,
往好的方面
allowing
变位
you
还
to
是往
control
坏的方面
its
变位
movement while building up her personal resource, wind energy. When the tornado ends, Roxy fires a blast of wind at the enemy, consuming all wind energy and creating an eye of the storm on the field. If there are already enough eyes of the storm on the field, she will automatically follow up with a heavy attack, detonating them in the process. Detonating enough eyes of the storm will summon a powerful tornado to attack
命中
the
这个
enemy.
够大。
With enough decibels, unleash her ultimate, and Roxy will summon multiple tornadoes to unleash a devastating attack on a wide area in
贴
front
近
of
那
her.
些随意。
If only a strong gust of wind could sweep away all the tedious documents, too.
You're not seriously thinking of
希望
destroying
会有
the
新的地
workshop
图
with
啊
a tornado, are
希望
you?
会有新的
Don't
地图。
worry, milady. I'll make sure to follow the safety procedures properly.
The way you two converse is pretty interesting. Let's continue with the demonstration and see what Miss Roxy can do in actual combat. We'll have Claret lead the attack as usual, then switch to Roxy when the
这个是新的
opportunity
机制
arises
到了
to
呢。
unleash a mobile tornado
哦，
and
它会
gather
巨
the
乖哎。
enemies. Before she fires a blast of wind, switch back to Claret, then use her special attack and ultimate to finish off the enemies. Roxy's addition certainly makes the battlefield feel a lot more refreshing.
Naturally, she's no ordinary talent. After all, she's my assistant.
Thank you for the compliment, milady. I'll make sure to put my skills to good use and take on more work.
But try taking a break once in a while, Roxy.
Now that we've wrapped up the agent introductions, it's time for the signal search info you're all waiting for.
Let's go,
proxies.
signal search.
In the first half of version 3.2, through the exclusive channel Blood Moon Rising and the corresponding W Engine channel, proxies can obtain the limited S-Rank agent Claret and the S-Rank W Engine Crimson Thirst.
Since you went out of your way to invite me, fine. I suppose I can spare some time to work with you.
In the second half, through the exclusive channel Cinder Knight Respite and the corresponding W Engine channel, proxies can obtain the limited S-Rank agent Roxy and the S-Rank W Engine Crimson Moon Casket.
Milady is actually thrilled to work with you all. Naturally, so am I.
大唐，这是上半段2字哦。
For reruns, the first half features our
Oh, meu.
beloved idol Nan Gongyu, leader of Angels of Delusion, along with her W Engine Neon Fantasies. In the second half, we're bringing back the cold and formidable Krampus judge, Promia, accompanied by her W Engine Frostfall Sickle. Alongside the new agents, their corresponding agent avatars, trust events, and dynamic wallpapers will also be available. Of course, our regular check-in event is back too. Don't forget to log in during the event period to get up to 10 encrypted master tapes and 10 boupons. Oh my, I've been talking for so long, my mouth is getting a little dry. Let's take a short break. And that means it's redemption code time.
Redemption code time，加一标啦。Blindworks。
Welcome
看
back,
小背心是
Proxies.
免费的，
I
那
just
你
received a very special surprise.
Huh.
It's a letter from the producer.
Oh.
Zhen Yu. Let's take a look
letter
at
from
what he has to
producer.
say.
Let's go. Okay. Recently, I've noticed pretty interesting meme. 这个梗，哇，他直接免费送哦 ，OK。哇，
Wow! Without further ado, let's take a look at the new outfits.
可爱
After
可
the
爱。
version update, proxies can head to the event interface to check out the Angels of Delusion
诶，
outfit.
这个还是5星的
Let's
皮肤
first
诶。
reveal an event where you can easily get your hands on the new Angels of Delusion outfit.
虽然是讲
In the
虽然是讲
14-day
没有特
surprise
别，
screening plan check-in event,
但是
which
有
will be
心啦，
available
有
as
心
an
啦。
additional event in version 3.2, proxies can log
哎
in during the event period and complete the
有贝
designated
林
daily
哦。
check-ins to claim one of the Angels of Delusion
哦，
outfits of
这
their
可以选一
choice.
个。
You
哈
can also earn polychromes, avatars, ether batteries, and other rewards.
Roxy, set me an alarm so I don't forget to claim it later.
对，这可以选一个。
I'll add it to the schedule.
I also hear that Kakiboo, manager of Chic Boutique, has started an open lecture on the fundamentals of
还行啊。
aesthetics, spreading his profound aesthetic vision to the masses.
Oh, you mean that tailor shop on Gear Street? Every time I walk by, I can never figure out what they're mumbling about.
A purely theoretical lesson can be a little dry, so Kakiboo has
没有
decided
倾
to
向。
reveal the true strength of aesthetics through the power of games.
哦，pinball Oh,
Kakiboo will invite the proxy to collaborate on a pinball machine that's equal parts educational and entertaining, while dripping with artistic flair. Hopefully, he can spread his aesthetic vision to every last corner of Rose Kilifer through this pinball machine.
这
In
应
the
该是活
challenge
动而
designed
已。
by Kakiboo, The pinball knights will encounter monsters blocking the way as they pursue the truth of aesthetics. Proxies will need to control the paddle to launch pinballs and utilize the various mechanisms and items on the field to fend off waves of incoming enemies. Eliminate all enemies on the field to seize victory. During the challenge, proxies will also encounter different agents, drawing inspiration from them to create unique pinballs with their own distinctive
Roguelike
traits.
pinball.
Each type of pinball
Rogue
has its
的
own
pinball.
unique skill, and using these skills strategically can create even more varied effects. Join the agents for some endless bouncing fun. Complete the challenges to earn rewards, including a hamster cage pass, polychromes, and even unlock a brand new set of protagonist accessories.
They do have
我
a
们
very
又有新
artistic
的
feel to them.
新的帽子了。
Additionally, after completing the challenge mode in this event, proxies can claim an Angels of Delusion outfit from the Angels Support Operation event page. A game console called Orb Evolution is sweeping through the streets of Rose Califer, captivating Bangbu and humans alike. And by a stroke of luck, the proxy managed to get their hands on one too. Log into the game daily or spend battery charge to earn food. By feeding the pets and watching them grow little by little, your cozy little home will gradually start to feel even warmer and more welcoming. These
这个是
adorable
什
pets
么
need plenty of
大麻狗鸡
companionship. So if you have some time, be sure to drop by and check on them often.
Not bad. Kind of cute, actually.
Do you want to give it a go, milady?
Of course not. I just didn't want to ruin the vibe. But if there's any extras, I suppose I could give it a try.
Complete event missions to obtain polychromes and other rewards. I believe he's bound to become the game console of choice for the esteemed guests of the ESD. Oh right, do you all still remember Boo Estrom's private detective agency? Previously, our proxies teamed up with Detective Crow and the Bangbu Hubble to uncover the truth behind several cases together. Now, our two old pals have a new case on their hands. Word is, this is no small case. Rose Califer's carrot data was apparently smuggled down to the surface. To get to the bottom of this, proxies will join the operation as a temporary detective assistant, tracking suspects and setting up surveillance.
Going undercover. Looks like they're just as good at secret missions as I am.
Oh, I don't recall you having that particular talent, milady.
Hey!
Anyway, when the time comes, proxies, it's up to you to piece together the clues and
这个是
uncover
签到活
the
动
truth.
哎。
Remember to claim your polychromes and other rewards for completing these missions too. Now let's shift our focus back to New Eridu. The HIA has just launched the new virtual combat event exclusively for the club's core players. According to Ms.
Okay.
Nan Gongyu, a mysterious collaborator has prepared all sorts of new and unseen challenges for this combat. Wonder if that'll give a legendary player like the proxy any trouble.
To be honest, it was milady who
这个
designed
是
this
据说
program.
是难度挑
It
战啊。
was originally intended to be used to test porcelain weapons. Regrettably, data from non-combat environments
Shadow
proved too
Chase
incomplete,
Showdown
so the idea had to be scrapped. But
战斗
milady couldn't bear to let
难
all
度
those
战斗挑战
development costs go to waste. So she repurposed the test program as a game.
Roxy! You can't just go around spilling trade secrets like that!
It's all right, milady. We never turn a profit, so it hardly qualifies as a trade secret.
Oh, so this incredible combat experience was all your doing, Miss Claret. As brilliant as ever. As usual, this virtual
没有啦
combat event
切
still offers
跟
different
之前的一
stages
样啊
in both the Alliance and Special Offensive modes. To complete the challenge, proxies will need to achieve a higher combat score within a limited time. The different stages also come with their respective buffs. Clear the stages to claim polychromes and other rewards, including tuning calibrators. Come take on the challenge, proxies. Now that we've covered the new events, let's check out what new gameplay awaits us.
Oh,
First
来了
up, Enigma of the Labyrinth, Operation Beta
Wow.
is getting a new update.
New
The
update.
Two new agents
新更新
debuting in version 3.2 will also join the gameplay, along with their corresponding tactical prism programs and new universal gear for the new armorer specialty. A new item, Break-Even Beacon, will also be added. Using it summons a Bangbu that will evacuate with some supplies of your choosing directly, so they won't be lost even if the
哦
extraction
你
attempt
可以
fails.
选东
The
西
supplies
送回
carried
家。
away by the Bangbu will still count toward the total value of your loot for the current run.
Oh, interesting.
哎，这个不错哎，
Maybe I should give it a shot.
你可以收，
Hopefully the supplies
你可以
come
省
back
几个
aren't
背
as
包
much
的
as the
位置，
porcelain you casually gave away, milady.
I never
就
just
如果
handed
你
over on a whim.
因为这个就
It's
基本
always
上
a
就是
carefully
多2个
thought
背包
out
位置哦。
decision.
A friendly reminder, the season commissions from version 3.1 will reset at the end of the season, so make sure to grab any remaining season coins before it's too late. We've also got some exciting updates planned for future versions. But for the details, let's leave it to our other special guest, Y, to fill you in.
Why？
神将们好，我是小歪。贝果计划上线以来，收获了很多神将的关注和喜爱，非常感谢大家的热情。团队也在持续关注大家的反馈。这次也想在前瞻和大家简单聊聊后续的更新方向。在 3.1 版本中，我们提到贝果计划将以赛季制的形式更新。贝果计划的赛季更新未来将分为常规赛季更新和主题赛季更新。首先是常规赛季更新，主要包含新的 Z 级贵重物品、角色武备、进阶挑战、全服排名以及赛季任务重置等。3.2 版本是首次常规赛季更新，除了 Z 先生介绍的内容外，我们还会新增 Z 级贵重物品以及提升高难度投资挑战的上限。想冲刺更高收益的神将们可以开始准备起来了。另外，我们也会在 3.2 的赛季商店中新增赛季背包扩容插件、神将时装配饰等奖励，供神将们兑换。而主题赛季的更新内容体量会更大，在常规赛季更新的基础上带来更多玩法内容，如新地图、新系统、新
这个大狗怎么会有这个技能？
挑战等等。主题赛季的更新
9M 的投资，
在不久的将来就可以与大家见面。神将们可以关注一下后续的前瞻信息。
900万的投资，
除了内容更新外，我们有持续关注大家的体验反馈，并对问题进行优化调整。更多详细信息还请关注后续公告内容。最后，再次感谢神将们对贝果计划的支持。作为全新常驻玩法，贝果计划在内容体验上仍有很多打磨空间，我们会继续努力。9月9日新版本见。
9月9日新版本见。
all those details with us.
哇
We also hope，
据
the
说
upcoming
Y
updates
还
will
是
bring
真宇，不懂
proxies
是
an
真宇还是
even
Y 在
better
直播，
experience.
也是打
Let's take a
的，
look at
他们
some
觉
of the
得，
other gameplay
他们也
updates.
是觉得很多棒。
In version 3.2, Shiyu Defense and Deadly Assault will continue to rotate as usual, with new enemies joining the roster. In Shiyu Defense, proxies will encounter a new mech enemy that can activate optical camouflage and blink around the battlefield, launching attacks from different angles. Triggering a certain number of dodge counters will thwart this attack.
哎，
So
这是
be
闪
sure
尼
to
的，
time your counters carefully and stay on your guard.
这是新的
Deadly
新的
Assault,
机制
a。new enemy capable of creating spatial fissures and moving freely through them will join the fray. Its attacks are just as unpredictable and ferocious, so don't let your guard down. Additionally, Phaethon of the Scorched Horizon will return with a new look in Adversity mode, with a new control skill and other dangerous moves added to its arsenal. Of course, you could try leaving those control skills to Miss Claret.
It's always the same tricks. No matter how many times they come at me, I'll send them packing easily.
By the way, the new version of Hollow Zero also includes the exclusive gear for the 2 new agents. So proxies who are interested are more than welcome to try it out. And now it's time for redo renovation talk. Let's check out what's new in this update.
Let me be clear. If all you did was add some flashy but useless features, I'm not going to go easy on you.
Don't you worry about that. In version 3.1, proxies could receive a free S-rank agent of their selection. To improve the experience for new proxies joining us in the future, we've decided to add 3 of those agents, Jane, Hugo, and Soldier Zero Envy, to the beginner guide. For proxies who weren't able to claim the selection rewards in version 3.1, you'll be able to claim one of these 3 agents directly from the beginner guide after the version 3.2 update.
哦，所以
After
新手如果你
completing
错
the
过的话，
phase
你可以
2
在
missions
在
in the guide, you
免
can
费
also
永久
choose
免
one
费
of，their corresponding W engines.
很好，新手的福音。
Proxies who missed the last event don't need to worry.
In the new version, the president of Belobog, Koleda, is getting an upgrade.
Koleda.
We've increased the maximum number of furnace fire stacks. When using an enhanced basic attack, its effects increase based on the number of stacks consumed. After Koleda completes the first hit of her enhanced basic attack, proxies can switch to another character, and Koleda will remain on the field to complete the second hit of the attack. Additionally, consuming furnace fire will provide a damage buff to all agents in the squad.
Her weapon is a sledgehammer, milady.
She'd certainly make a great smith. How about we try to recruit her? Might help us improve efficiency and cut costs.
But Miss Coleta is the current president of Balabog Heavy Industries. Then again, she and Miss Claret should make a pretty solid team in combat. In combat, we can see that once Coleta has Furnace Fire stacks, she can use her enhanced basic attacks alongside her teammates to quickly stun enemies. It's also worth mentioning that Coleta can increase the laceration damage of armorer agents or grant other agents additional crit damage. Proxies
这个
can
应该是
further
新手
enhance this
的
effect through potential activation.
Yeah, I
针
can
对
tell
新
she's
手
got
出
potential for
招出了
fortune.
跟
Are you
边的。
sure we can't convince her to jump ship and join us?
I'll go talk to her.
Enough, you two. What's more, we've also optimized how perfect assists are triggered. For combat in future versions, a gold flash indicates that the attack can be countered with defensive assists, while a red flash indicates that the attack cannot be countered with defensive assists. Proxies can use the enemy's flash cues and their squad composition to decide whether to switch agents in or out, letting them respond to the enemy's attacks with precision. No need to worry about a sudden dodge throwing off your attack rhythm.
That's right. It's very important in high-intensity games.
We've also made a few small tweaks to the drive disk recommendation feature. Once the new version goes live, proxies can immediately view recommendations whenever they obtain a drive disk. We've also updated the drive disk recommendations for existing characters, keeping their guides up to date.
It would definitely make things smoother and easier to pick up.
Much appreciated for your kind words, Miss Claret. On top of that, we've made a few more tweaks here and there.
Such as?
For example, we've also improved the agent filter function. We've also improved the issue where filter options were not saved after leaving the menu. In the new version, your filter settings and results will be temporarily saved, so you won't have to select everything again.
Cool. Less time spent resorting means I can tidy up more reports.
Just how many reports do you have to sort through in a day?
Oh, and there are some tweaks to the Hollow Zero store too. Materials in self-select bundles will now be displayed with the newer materials up front.
Nice! Roxy won't have to worry about me missing the new materials anymore.
With the addition of the Armorer agents, the VR training room now features new stages for Armorer materials. At the same time, through Signal Search or the Gadget Store, proxies can obtain the A-Rank W Engine Catty-Lug and the B-Rank W Engine Lunar Semi-Luna, both tailored for Armorer agents. The City Fund benefits now also include the W Engine Blood Marrow Coffer, designed specifically for Armorer agents. Proxies can also use the Great Builder Certificate to redeem it in future versions. Of course, there will also be a brand new sidebar theme and pendant. For more details, you'll have to dive into version 3.2 and experience it for yourselves, Proxies. And that's a wrap on today's show. Thanks for making time to visit despite your busy schedules, Miss Claret and Miss Roxy.
If it weren't for Mr. Z going out of his way to personally
好多东
invite
西
me
耶
time and time again, I wouldn't even...
虽然是小版本了，不
But
过
I thought it was because you said
优
the
化蛮多。
admission fee for this live stream appearance was very generous.
Roxy? We'll talk about this after the show's over.
You two are as in sync as ever. Now then, thank you to all proxies for tuning in to the program. Missing Porceloy, clashing powers, and the secrets the Sunbringers keep buried deep. All of these are waiting to be uncovered in version 3.2.
Stay tuned, Proxies. There's plenty more to come.
All right, so don't you dare miss version 3.2. Be there or be square. Bye,
Bye,
Proxies.
Proxies.
Oh, 好听耶，这个音乐。
た。分かってたよ。見つけてくれるって。静かだね。フォローの脅威がなければ、こんな休み時間も別に貴重じゃないのに。
休み時
小账号可以看到单，可是没英技能用黑白哦，黑白双面哦，黑白双面还是可以用的。之前上一期啊，我有几个号也是用黑白双面，有一些会员也是用黑白双面打那个西游跟加利尔少，都还 OK 了。顺便打掉，换那个 ID， 换真机哦，换原神真机哦，不然做到了，恭喜！ 再给 level 2可以吧？看你要选原神还是绝灵哦，选一个绝灵吧，我要打理绝灵吧。原神我不太想打理啊。
初めて会った時のことまだ覚えてる？
做不完原，不懂啊，我不懂你要什么啊？没说啊。
黒と白、君はどっちが好きかな？
闪避可以不用点，弹刀除了闪避之外，其他都要点，弹刀要点满。好了，很多优化，很多优化，基本上就是很多优化。都打捞也是有优化，你没有签下，如果你有签下的话，其实它有送那个签下的那个背心，可是你跳过签下。对啊，除了闪避之外，全部都要点，弹刀要点满。223小字你一直都没有，不过你也是可以拿它的套装身呢，免费的。然后一大堆优化，手打捞也是有新的优化，它据说它有加新的物品那些啊，他没有提到有新的地图啊。但是他讲敬请期待9月9号新版本更新的时候，你就会看到更多。还有一个 boss 是靠闪避，极限闪避的，那个是好像是你的 boss， 你不用弹刀了，他那个 boss 要靠极限闪避的，适合你。然后蓝公鱼现在只能跟小玩，打完了。现在价值最高的是艾瑞， 可以跟单玩。目前呢，但是3.3据说就会有新的驾驶员了，新的驾驶员来过后，艾瑞就应该价值又在掉了吧。现在目前来讲，其实艾瑞是最有价值，其实是看玩家，看你喜不喜欢艾瑞的那个打法。有些人不喜欢艾瑞的打法，有些人比较喜欢爱丽丝，或者有些人喜欢布洛米亚。对，各有各的说法，不一定是艾瑞最。头新的踢掉 Vivian 应该是可以去新的队还是怎样了吧？不过那个驾驶员还没有到了，所以看一下他的，到时候他的打法是怎样，看你要怎样分 Vivian 跟单是怎样分配。
タイムフィールドの新年。わあ、また会ったね。私と一曲踊ろうよ。
现在我们还没有情报讲这个新的驾驶员的技能是怎样，所以还是一个谜。
痛くないよ。
不过新的版本的第一个星期过后，就应该你就可以看到那个驾驶员的技能。他的跟 Roxy 目前来讲，应该是至少是如果你是从1.0开始玩的话，你在乎强度的话，你都可以不在乎。官网 Roxy 没有卡勒的话，Roxy 还好吧。AFK。
潮風に波しぶき、そして君、一つだって忘れない。日差しに砂浜、アイスクリーム。もう夏だね。
ことのほか気持ちよく。そうですね。味わい深いですね。ああ、完璧な比率です。忘れられぬものです。この福幾たる曲調がもたらす優越は。ああ、完璧な比率です。この曲には、おや、
潮風に波しぶき、そして君、 一つだって忘れない。日差しに砂浜、アイスクリーム、もう夏だね。私と一曲踊ろうよ。わあ、
ええ、賢明な選択だと思うわ。あら、私が断らないと分かってるくせに。
私と一曲。
ええ、賢明な選択だと思うわ。あら、私が断らないと分かってるくせに。ええ、賢明な。あらあら、お仕置きの時間ね。
私と一曲踊ろうよ。
風の存在、この木を逃さず。迷わこれで一本。受けてた。
また会ったね。
あら、私が断らないと分かってるくせに。
样，这是原版屠夫。
風が立つわ。闇をかける。私の番。行くわ。私と踊る準備はいい？はあ。計算しましょう。野草曲最終学習。どうなっても知らないわよ。落ちていく君を忘れないよ。この輝きに触れない方がいいよ。この時代を虜にするよ。不意をつきましょう。気を抜いちゃダメよ。下がって風の宣言。風は過去を散らす。あなたもよ。この舞台をもっと眩しく。回って両手を止めて。お引き取り願うわ。嵐。私と踊る準備はいい？だからまた羽ばたくの。命つけるまで踊りましょう。これでいい。風の方向を聞いて。噛まれたら痛いわよ。じゃあ私のカード。弱点見つけ。境界線を引くのはこの私だから。やあ。風が重たくなったわね。落ちていく君を忘れないよ。一瞬だって永遠になる。君に運命のフィナーレを。今日の占いは異境を示すべし。 多いぞ。私が来た。引用創生。引用転化。もはや名数は尽きた。私にも
我が名はヨマの語りです。
必死。邪魔くさいやつだ。両親を共に滅す。知れ、神気がたぎる。邪水滅殺。創生。民謡天下。道と生、生と学。もはや名数は尽きた。私が来た。道と生。命ずる。
何かあったらちゃんと私に言いなさいよね。What the hell?
ここで終わりを見届けるがいい。
妄想が始まって安心しなさいよね。
真実を見届けるか、それとも滅びを選ぶ。
どいて。
これぞ神の領域。
白き虹が弧を描く。虹が来たで。
反逆せしの
巧妙を切る。
が邪悪を打ち、この意は天をしのぐ。雲を照らせ、天を断つ。生命剣気、苦天を裂く。
相打ち。慣れてる。ほら。無駄よ。
冷たく光、雲を照らせ、天を断つ。昇級を沸かす。
じゃあ頑張っちゃおうかな。
諸悪退散、天に立つ。
ここは私が。
闇を断つ。白き乾燥の知らせ、天を断つ。雲を照らせ。
相打ち。バブルちゃん行くで。まだ。
冷たく光、天を断つ。雪明かり。
よっと。かくなる上は道連れや。安心しなさいよね。
剣よ我に従い、天をかけよ。天を断つ。雪明かり。雲岳山陽春光、我が剣で名門を断つ。
这样都能拿100K。OK OK。Halo Samci, Anan.
ジョア君、私と一曲踊ろうよ。
あら、私が断らないと分かってるくせに。 行くば風の方向を聞いて。風の旋盤。邪悪を打ち、この意は天をしのぐ。反逆せし無天を断つ。雲岳山陽春光、我が剣で名門を断つ。よっと光が瞬く。
很懂。
放送が始まるね。
天に立つ。雲を照らせ。天を断つ。白き虹が弧を描く。日輪は
おゆち出撃や。安心しなさいよね。
白き乾燥の知らせ。雲を照らせ。早急を沸かす。奮い立つ剣。氷の心。
絶対いけるで。それで全力なの？
天に立つ。天を断つ。雲を照らせ。流行よ。
おゆちうちだけのバブルちゃん。ここは私が響き合う魂の歌。私たち
色の剣属性を断つ剣を断つ照らせこの剣たちがあなたを導くわほっと流れる雲のように
濃くなる上は道連れや
冷たく光雪明かり雲を照らせ
但叶顺光要杀很难，他的斩杀线已经超过他伤害了，你的那个流程要卡到很漂亮了，才可以进斩杀线。
わたわた。
交代交代やっ物理仰天やっさっせいやっ刀は深や一丁無影や終わりだ勝利を上となし狂乱はこれに次ぐ放送の時間だよ再生回数ほらほらリラックスしてこの気を逃さずやっ刀はもう鞘だやっやっ見てて優勢ハンマー乱れ打ち絶対雪のしず火をつかむ耐えてみせる悪直ジャンプはっやっ刀を使えやってみようはっはっさやっさせい一刀無影はっ終わりだ雪のしずくそれじゃ遠慮なく好きや容赦はしないやっ耐えてみせる夢のサウンドこれはどう起こしたハリケーンゴールド炸裂放送の時間だよこの刀に誓おうトップに押し付けるなんてひどくない物理仰天
会玩。还是用一弦比较稳了。牙的话，你又不能接黄光。
我的那。
これでいいか風の戦艦私の番落ちていく君を忘れないよ。はあこの時代を虜にするよ。ほっえい一緒にせっかくしようか。風をくらいアタックチャンス。足りないわ。どうなっても知らないわよ。これが私の覚悟と信念。タイムフィールド剣敗北なし。私と踊る準備はいい？後悔できる時間を大切にね。敵は疲弊してるのだわ。風の方向をキープ。風は過去を散らす。あなたもよ。この舞台をもっと眩しく。君に運命のフィナーレを。もっとキャバにおいでよ。失礼するわ。ルミーズはいごめんそだけそっち決める。逆手に取りましょう。行くぞ。落ちていく君を忘れないよ。勝敗を決めるのだわ。まあ向かってくるのよ。風が立つわ。これでいい。痛みなく終わらせるのだわ。私と踊る準備はいい？一瞬だって永遠になる。だからまた羽ばたくの。回って平気よ。すぐ静かになるわ。アタックチャンス。この舞台をもっと眩しく。
After looking at latest Wolverine video, I would say it's at least better than FF16. Why you hate on FF16 so much, man?
わあ、真夜中得難い余暇だもの。お出かけしなきゃ損よね。それがしに何なりと申されよ。
I would die on the FF16 patch. I mean, like Wolverine, the lighting, I don't know, like, it feels very Spider-Man-ish. It very current gen. At some point, I feel like Uncharted looks better than like aesthetic-wise. Maybe the fidelity, Wolverine is still like still looks better, but aesthetically, doesn't feel like Wolverine is a visually pleasing game. Like, I don't know, something feels off. Latest? I didn't check the latest. Maybe the latest one. I have to check it out. I'll be right back. 我装水一下。Alright, I'm back. Have to check the latest Wolverine gameplay. The last one I saw is the versus the Sentinel. Don't like that. I don't know, like from a viewer perspective. I have to check it out.
俗物ね。無限一心。遅い。ここだ。霊脈は耐えたようだ。どうとせえ。
Yeah, this one of it's all.
そろそろ決めろ。
真面目に聞いてください。
ね、邪水ね。土に帰れ。
Hey, you should check out their latest the trailer, right? The FF7 trailer.
忠実なる友よ。我に答えたまえ。
引用創生。時間だぞ。
武術をお見せしましょう。
はい。おお、そこが弱いの。
I haven't watched the 7 one. Mainly because I played the
霊脈は耐えたようだ。
latest one. Second. So I'm skipping for now.
私の機会。歓喜。邪水ね。
I think the worst decision solo clap. Yes! That's the worst. And it's very fun, it's very weird
融合の背合わせ。
because the team is already the skill set is already there. Because they fought along you during the cutscene, during the story mode for that. But then all the like they just somehow decided nah.
一戦の物語とはさ、夢は生きたる。
そこだ。
Mは一応。死神インパクト。
無限良心を共に滅す。
真面目に聞いてください。
知れ。おお、そこが弱いのか。
I have that's one of the main problem. Another worst decision is trying to make the game too grounded. They have this obsession of trying to make this game as grounded as possible. So you will have like they want it to be Devil May Cry, but then they also want it to feels like a bit like heavy-ish. So it just feels bad. Like you want to parry, the depth is not there. Like it's not in depth enough. If you want to go DMC, that like it both doesn't really go depth. Everything is like here a little bit, there a little bit. It's just bad. 不用，什么都想变成，什么都不是，两头不到岸了。Like they give you the OP skill in the final fight, like in the very like final boss, then you can get the OP skill. By then you already don't have eaten everything. Yeah, and the skill cooldown is also too long. It was 12 seconds per skill, so the fight was like a lot of waiting. There's a lot of like a lot of you use a skill and then you're just waiting. Because the enemy also don't always parry attack. Sometimes they won't do parry attack. So like you will have a lot of waiting time that doesn't do anything. Like okay, what your normal attack doesn't do jack shit. I think so. I mean, I don't believe in the game, but I will probably think the game will be successful. I don't believe in the game. I don't really care. But you tell me, oh man, the game is like a successful AF, and then I'll be like, cool. So probably, I think, why not? Why not? I mean, I personally don't like, doesn't mean unplay, right? I just don't play it. I think that's... I think you should try that. Because it feels more Monster Hunter actually. It feels less Elden Ring but more Monster Hunter. I think it will be a combination of Elden Ring and Monster Hunter. Get disappointed. I mean, I'm not sure how they monetize this game, right? You have no idea how they monetize it. Maybe it's another gacha slop. It's a co-op game. They stated it a co-op game, right? And the monster design and the movement is very Monster Hunter. Only the aesthetic looks like Elden Ring. The movement, the weapon, even the monster movement looks very Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter. Like how the character parry and then swing the bow as well is very Monster Hunter. They kind of want to make their own Monster Hunter franchise. And lo and behold, Monster Hunter gacha is already on the way. So maybe they want to have that pie also. Monster Hunter Co-op is already like in work, like officially already in work. So maybe kind of want like they are in a race as well.
懸命な選択。日差しに砂浜、アイスクリーム。もう夏だね。一つ占ってやろうか。
I mean, if it's good, then it's co-op. Then why not? Like I myself will try it out as well. The new thing is Monster Hunter. It's not the new thing, but like a side thing. They outsource to a mobile. I'm not. I think it's NetEase or I forgot. It's another like a gacha, like another mobile game company. Not sure it's NetEase or another one. It's either two, right? NetEase or like what's the other one? Tencent. It's either that two. They outsource to one of them to their own. Test dev. They are actually profiting by doing a non-gacha game for Marvel Rivals. They are actually like pretty honest. Pretty crazy, huh? I'm not joking. This is not sarcasm. This is real. You should look it up.
お客様、きっと楽しいお仕事。今日の占いは異境を示すべし。
Yeah, Marvel Rival is from them. Yeah, honest, very honest. Like every hero is playable for free, and then like there's a season, and then they update regularly. It's up against Overwatch. I didn't. That's quite a jump off topic, man. But I didn't see that. Should share me the link. China, man. Never thought we will see one day like there's such thing to happen. I need the wise one though. Shit. Does that mean Anata will be good? That's very far-fetched, man. I don't know. That's very far-fetched. Anata feels awfully current gen, right? I am not. I feel like Anata feels awfully current gen. But it's a mobile game, so what can you do? But even on current gen, like Where Wings Meet feels pretty good, right? It looks pretty good. Where Wings. I don't play Where Wings Meet, but then I watch, yeah, update and all that. Pretty cool. Which game we are talking about? Holy fuck, the news is in Malaysia? What the fuck? Man falls to his death, wife and 2 kids murdered in Desa Park City. What the hell? Oh man, this is fucked up, huh? China game. Phantom Blade Zero is a China game featuring China, no? Oh, you mean Where Wings Meet, right? Oh, okay. Now I think about it, Where Wings Meet and Phantom Blade Zero, the protagonist looks almost the same. Yeah, it's always the outcast, it's always the exile. Even Wukong is kind of like in that realm. Like, you're the exile, you're the outcast. Can we at least be one, like can people once be like, you are the real deal? Isn't there one that's called Jing Yi Wei? The look is generic. The background also generic, right? You're always wearing that floppy outfit, that wanderer with bamboo hat or mask. You're walking in the rain holding a baby.
心三尺の剣属性を断つこの剣たちがあなたを導くわおっと剣よ我に従い天をかけよ
I have a very funny like sudden thoughts. It doesn't relate to anything. Like Captain America, right? You know Captain America?
昇級を分かる
Shouldn't Captain America like knows some like use some firearm and all that
雪当たり
instead of shield throwing? Like he should. Like come on, man, that's the entire Captain America identity. Like guns. Like Punisher is more Captain America than Captain America at this point. Not very far-fetched, right?
ここは私が真面目に聞いてください攻撃だ三尺の剣
Like
属性を断つ
Punisher is more Captain America than Captain America. You think about it.
生命
At
剣
modern age.
天を裂くよっと剣よ我に従い天をかけよ
Shield throwing, right? Yeah, true. Justice, righteous, shield throwing.
うちのテリトリーや白き乾燥雲を照らせ雪当たり
America, and then just mows down the entire room with machine gun. But no. Have shield. At least give Captain America a gun, a handgun. Like the Leon handgun. That would be great. But yeah, that's a very, very weird side tangent.
抜け出してみれて みんなに捧げるスペシャルスピーチ過ぎ去る夏に手を振ってはあこれが君の
What's with the
最
ties
後の
of
夏だよ
annihilation? Like different model thing. There's a lot of fuss about it. Like they have different face model.
バトンタッチだね
Ties of annihilation. Like apparently the trailer on their channel and the trailer on Gamescom, the female protagonist looks different. Like it's a different view.
風が立つわ自由すぎはに注意
I only saw the news. I didn't actually check it. So maybe another China is bad propaganda thing.
もう一度夏を追いかけよう。さあアクロバティック必殺技タイムトゥー過ぎ去る夏に手を振っては
阿里亚的机器很难骑耶，
夏バテにも気をつけないと。
怎样玩哦？这东西。
荒波が過ぎ去った時をさらう。風の方向を聞いて風は過去を
See the previous
あ
one.
なたもよ。
Apparently, there's a lot of fuss like saying, "Oh, the face is AI now. AI slop."
一番の輝き
All that.
見逃さないで。
Cool.
はあ
Game looks cool. That trailer, the latest trailer. I think that is the one that actually looks like decent, like protagonist wise. And also quite kind of special, like Western. Yeah, that one looks wise. I think that's the most appealing, even more appealing than Phantom Blade Zero. It's more fantasy.
境界線を引くのはこの私だから。はあ？バトンタッチだね。過ぎ去る夏に手を振って。はあ？これはサロン。下がって風の旋盤息もできます。
What else? I'll be playing Witcher 3 next month. Remaster, replay the whole thing again. Marking my 5th playthrough. Holy shit, that game is crazy. 4th or 5th? I can't remember. Yeah. That game is going to like cost you. You ready to? If you want to play, like be ready. I don't think you're gonna last, honestly, because it's too demanding. The story still holds up pretty well. Still holds up pretty well. Depends whether you into, how do you call it? Elvish. Like what Witcher it is? What Witcher genre is? Medieval fantasy. Very cool. Very cool. 拜拜拜拜。不要想打。Shit. Of course. Of fucking course. Of fucking.
リラックスして雪の静かさや妄想の時間だよ火をつかむ刀はもう鞘で勝利を上となし狂乱はこれに次ぐこの気を逃さん地で気をつけよう夢のサウンド私はこの道義を貫き通す。なになに、怖い話でもしてくれるの？
安眠包啊。
店長さんとのお出かけならいつでも大歓迎だよ。私はこの道義を貫き通す。わたわたわたはな。
Annoying.
この気を逃さん、この刀に誓おう。これはどう？おこしかハリケーン。一刀無縁。火をつかむ。私はこの道義を貫き通す。邪悪謀反。 雪の静かびっくり仰天ちゃんと炸裂あ直ジャンプせい了解続けよっかそうよっ見切ったさーて見てくれたお礼をしないとねほらほらリラックスして受けてたよっチレ受けてた僕が殴られたんだ行こう一等無エイ終わりだ勝利を上となし狂乱はこれに次ぐそれじゃ遠慮なくこの気を逃さやっ刀はもう鞘やっやっそりゃやってみようやっはっ耐えてみせるはっこれはどう起こしたハリケーン絶対気抜いてくれるよちょっとしたサプライズやっチレよっ雪の静か終わりだこの刀に誓おう賢い判断なのだ島の外で実戦なくして英知なしなのだ虚実愛なるべき
任されちゃった。
注文の手合わせ。無限。任用創生。そろそろ決めろ。
終わりなのだ。
新規が限る。ほう、そこが弱いのか。逃がすなよ。
次にご紹介するのはこいつなのだ。幾千の物語と歌夢より光る。
私が来た。遅い。任用天下。
哇，好难玩啊！
虚実愛なるべし。どうとせえ。知れ。まだか。一心。
覚えたのだ。君の中で眠りたまえ。チャンスはやったのだ。
シュンシュン。
名付けて17の過剰投与。
霊脈は耐えたようだ。重毛の手合わせ。両親を共に滅す。レイクル。新規修理。
我が名はヨマの語りです。
ここだ。シューはっ。さ虚実愛なる。邪水面、土に帰れ。
Hello。
注文の背合わせ。職務を全うしよう。
びっくりしたのだわ。タイムフィールドの信念ご覧あるなのだわ。
This account doesn't have the best lineup. Unlucky. So yeah, the extraction mode, apparently according to the live stream, they said they will add more stuff. So stay tuned. Yeah, probably going to get like. They showcase an item that you can like. Extract. Basically extra 2 item pots. Pretty cool. Now the hard part. How do I clear this? How do I clear? 发现。啊，对对对。
一刀無影
Problem of not having Romeo.
この気を逃さ頭冷やそう容赦をしないや刀はもう鞘はっ気をつけようでもくらえ雪のしずくカラフルヒットだ勝利を上となし狂乱はこれに次ぐこの子大したことないじゃん見てて優勢ハンマー乱れ打ち寝てる時は可愛かったのになお気の毒様どうぞもちにきっやっ一刀無影雪のしずくこの気を逃さこの刀に誓おう破竹のごとしやっ耐えてみせるやっはっ頭いたくださいほらほらリラックスしてやっやっ見切った妄想の時間だよ一刀無影悪直斬やってみようびっくり上手
And so close. Ah, that's stupid. Wait, but that's the cost of not getting Romeo.
この刀に誓おう。
僕に押し付けるなんてひどくない？今さら泣いても遅いよ。見てて、流星ハンマー乱れ打ち。気を出したね。たまや。
この気を逃さ。やっ、終わりだ。
気をつけよう。
だせやちれはっやっ耐えてみせる。
びっくり仰天。
はっ
ドラゴナにまとめて吹っ飛べ。
雪のしずく。やっ刀はねえさや悪直ジャンプダン
パンと炸裂。
終わりだ。
さあ見てくれたお礼をしないとね。音楽の世界に心ゆくまで。いたずらタイム。
見切った。はっさあはっちれさあやっ耐えてみせる。
頭ひげだ。
やっ
ほらほらリラックスして。
受けてた。はっ
流星スパイラルリオ。夢のサウンド。ちょっとしたサプライズ。妄想の時間だよ。
混沌を断ち切る。やっ勝利を上となし狂乱はこれに。
Okay, got it. Got it.
この子大したことないじゃん。
この気を逃さ。はっ耐えてみせる。私の場。職務を全うしよう。
お食事はいつでも大丈夫です。もちろん今すぐでも。それ人間さん、お疲れ様です。お菓子も食べましたし、あとは休んでくださいね。
それがしに何なりと申されよ。職務を全うしよう。この気を逃さ。やっやっ覚 悟せっさや終わりだだれはっださはっや職務を全うしよう。それがしに何なりと申されよ。この気を逃さずはっやっ破竹のごとしお疲れ様。刀は一切だ。のごとし終わりだ。受けてた。やっさあ破竹のごとし刀はもうさや頭強い。
Alright, done with all the DA. One that's problematic. The rest is pretty alright. Okay, done for the. Sure, good night. I'm done. Thank you all for hanging out. Bye 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 bye.